we're gonna do a tier list on Marvel Rivals. S is going to be must use, and D is going to be avoid at all cost. In my experience so far in our games, chat, yes, we are top 500 in the game. I think Bruce, chat, what are your guys' thoughts on Bruce? To be honest with you, I would probably put Bruce in either B or A, but he's gonna be a low, no, he's not C, chat. I don't think he's, I think he's more of a B. Because the reason I'm not putting him in C, chat, listen, the reason I'm not putting him in C is because when people are running that Venom Hulk combo and they were like playing more of like a dive comp and what do you call it, in this game, it's actually really strong. No, when they're playing a dive comp and they're actually communicating and they're doing things together, it's very strong. Remember when me, Emong, Flats, Karq, we were all playing together and we got shit on by fucking Venom Hulk? When Hulk is by himself and he's diving in by himself, he is ass. He is literally just an ult charge. He jumps in, he feeds, and he dies, and he sucks. But in a communicating game, I think he's good. I've seen some good fucking Hulks do really well. So Doctor Strange, I think Doctor Strange is definitely going to be a must use. I think Doctor Strange is really strong. He's actually one of my favorite tanks. I'm not trying to give Overwatch ideas, but I think Overwatch should get some ideas from Doctor Strange's ult, because Doctor Strange's ult is actually really fucking satisfying. When you hit that ult and everyone freezes, it is so cool. Plus, his shield's really good, and if you guys didn't know as well, you guys could be basically playing like a Symmetra. If it's an overtime situation and you died first and you want to get back to the point quicker and no one has a Doctor Strange, you could just make a portal right outside your base, right outside spawn, to go teleport to spawn. It's actually really cool. I like it. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so Groot. I guess it's like a male, but male, it's I guess it takes some time for someone to get frozen. Groot, chat. I would either put, where would you guys want to put Groot? I think Groot is very strong, but probably not an S. On very wide open maps, I don't think Groot is that good. I mean, there's only like 3 maps, right? I do think Groot is really good on that payload map, though. I don't know the map names on the top of my head, chat. But the one that has like the doors that people have to walk through, and what do you call it? And Groot can put up like multiple walls so you guys can't get touch point and block him. I think that's what he's really good at. Moving on, I don't think Groot's ult is all that strong unless everyone's grouped up on the point in overtime and you Groot ult them and then you do another ult, like what do you call it? Groot and let's say Doctor Strange, and you freeze everyone there. That's a team wipe. Let's go with Venom. Venom, I think, is a definitely must-use tank. If you guys are really good on him, you guys should definitely use it. By the way, chat, with Venom, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing with Spider-Man. Make sure you go disable that in your settings about the easy, what do you call it? Wall grappling or whatever it's called. I don't know. Okay, moving on, chat. We have Thor. What do you guys think of Thor? I think Thor would probably be disable easy wall grapple thingy. Yeah, it's like that setting. I think Thor, I don't think Thor is C, chat. That means Thor's worse than Hulk. I would probably put Thor in B. I think Thor is actually really good. And I think Thor works really well with, oh wait, this is Magneto. Sorry, chat. This is Magneto, sorry. I'm stupid. Magneto is definitely an S+, I think. Especially if you have a Scarlet Witch on your team, chat. I'm sorry, but if you have a Scarlet Witch, oh my god. I think Magneto with a Scarlet Witch is probably one of the most broken combinations. But I mean, as a DPS player, I really find Scarlet Witch very boring to play. But I mean, if it helps out the team, I guess. But I think Magneto, if Magneto doesn't have Scarlet Witch though, chat, I would probably put Magneto back in A. But if he has Scarlet Witch, I think he's definitely an S. That sword that he gets, and it's a projectile, it's not, chat. What I found out is that sword is not a melee thing. It's a fucking projectile. That is insane. Anyways, but I guess we can't talk about combos, right? I guess what we're gonna talk about is like characters by themselves. So I put Magneto in A. But if he gets a Scarlet Witch, he's definitely gonna be an S+. Scarlet Witch's ult is not broken, chat. You just gotta shoot her when she's ulting, and then she dies. It's not that. It's not that. Okay, Thor. I think Thor is actually what we were saying. He's a B character. I think he's on par with Hulk. I just don't think Thor is all that good. I mean, you can combo. You can. We're not really talking about comboing because we're basing characters just dumb on themselves. I do think Thor is. I don't know. I'm gonna put Thor in C. Actually, I think Hulk's a little better. Especially when Hulk gets paired off with Iron Man. I think that's a really good combo. Where we're not talking about combos. Thor with Hela is actually really good because I think when Thor's dead and Hela gets a kill, Thor comes back to life. If I'm not mistaken, right? I do think he's cool. I think he's fun to play, but I think there's better, obviously, tanks to play. Peni, like this, better tanks to play. Peni, no offense, chat. Peni fucking sucks. If you see a Peni on your team, GG's, you're probably gonna lose. You should probably tell that person to switch. Peni is not OP. Peni is fucking ass. Peni Parker is fucking ass. The only thing that Peni is good for is that before the game starts, you pick Peni, you run to their spawn, you put down a bunch of fucking mines, and when they walk out of spawn, they die. That's the only good thing Peni's used for. Other than that, Peni is like a, let's see, most of you guys are probably Overwatch players, right? Peni is a Winston player who unbound their jump and their bubble. That's basically what a Peni is. So can you imagine a Winston going into you without a bubble and a jump? People don't know how to play her properly. It is the beta, but from my experience so far, Peni sucks, chat. No, it's not a skill issue. I'm top 500 in the game, and I was ranked top 100. Okay, don't talk to me. The Punisher. I think Punisher is an S player. He's very easy to play. He's very straightforward. His gun does a lot of damage. You pair him up with a rocket. He does a shit ton of damage, chat. Especially when you're getting dove. My favorite thing in this game, Punisher is not an A. You're probably on crack. Get off the drugs. My favorite thing in the game is when a Venom or any tank starts running into you, and then your rocket throws down a one of those little things that gives him unlimited ammo and shoots faster, and he switches the shotgun and he's melting fucking tanks. It's insane. Let's go to the next character. Rocket. Yeah, I think without even using a rocket, I still think Punisher is really strong. His ult is also really good. Storm. I do think Storm is a little slept on. I think Storm is really strong. It would probably be B or A, chat. Storm's ult is fucking crazy, and I do like the speed boost Storm gives. I would probably that's why I'll probably put it in A, just for the team play. Plus, if you do get a Thor and you have a Storm, she does do more damage. But I do think Storm. I started playing a little bit of Storm here and there, and she's a lot of fun. Yeah, but if the other team does have a Punisher or a hit scan, you are kind of, or a Hela for that matter, you are gonna. That's our next character, Hela. I think Hela is an S. Hela is just hella strong, chat. I'm sorry. Her ult can be a little, but overall her kit, especially when you're getting dove, she's really good. Her damage output is really insane. Then again, this is just a beta. I really want to know what's going to happen. Maybe they're going to come out with an open beta, maybe more characters. Maybe they're not going to do another beta and they're just going to come out with the game next year. I don't know, but as of right now, Hela is a really good character. When does the actual game release? I think it's something about 2025. I think it is next year. It is just in beta, and I do think they have a little bit work to do on the game. I feel like some of the things that I think they could do on the game is they could probably bring maybe give the chat. I don't know how you guys feel. At first, I didn't like it, but I'm sorry. This game does have a shit ton of fucking healing, but I feel like if you are not taking damage for, let's say, 5 seconds, your character should be able to self-regenerate. I think that's actually a cool thing that they added in Overwatch. Yeah, no, I think they should add self-healing. And I'm not talking about like Overwatch crazy healing. I'm talking about something. And maybe the one thing I do have to say about the beta, and I understand that the game is in the beta, it's not its final form yet, is that instead of giving us Thor and giving us Jeff, I wish they actually gave us another map. The map is the problem, chat. There's only like 3 maps, and it's kind of gets boring. Anyways, we're on Black Panther, chat. What are your guys' thoughts here? I don't see that many Black Panthers. The ones I do see kind of are crazy, and then the other ones that I see in like quick play, they kind of just feed. I do think I don't want to say in the right hands he's fucking disgusting, but in the wrong hands he's bad. I'm just gonna say I don't know. You guys are saying that the streamer is a beast on him, blah blah blah. I haven't seen it. From my experience, I have seen Black Panthers and Spider-Mans who are and Helas, I mean not Helas, and Magics who are very annoying, but then sometimes they're not that crazy. So I would probably put him in either a low A, chat, or a B. Which one would you guys think? B? Okay. I do think he's a B. Okay, we're gonna go here. We're gonna say he's a B because this is how I would put things. If he's a B, I think Magic is gonna be a better pick. Magic is gonna be an A, chat. And then if you put Magic in A, then you're gonna have to move Spider-Man to S because insane Spider-Mans are fucking crazy and they are scary to go against. Like, I've seen some Spider-Mans who are very hard to hit and they go into the back line and they kill one of our healers and they get out. Bro, they get in there, they do the job, and then they leave. It's crazy. Yeah, Spider-Man is really good. Also, the same thing that we were talking about with what is it, chat? Venom. Go into Spider-Man settings, change that stuff so the easy. God, hold on, let me just launch the game, bro. Was it the automatic swing? No, it wasn't the automatic swing, was it? Oh yeah, when enabled, the ability would automatically select available grappling points to initiate swinging. Yeah, you want to turn that off. That same with Venom, chat. I think actually I need to do that with what is it? Venom. I think I did the same thing. Confirm. Hero, blah, blah, blah. Hold to swing, yes. Easy swing, turn off. Yep, there you go. Okay, cool. Back to this. Iron Man. I thought Iron Man was ass in the beginning of the game when I first started playing him. But he's growing on me, chat. He's growing on me. Especially, I'm not trying to say with the combos again, but if he has a Bruce on his team, a Hulk, he does have that like little damage amplified when he uses his E or whatever. And Iron Man's ult is really strong if you're able to get it off. If you're using Iron Man's ult in the middle of the open and you're getting shot at by a Punisher or a Hela and you just die instantly, yeah. Also, his movement is really good. But on the list, where would you guys put him at? I do think he's more consistent than a Black Panther. But I would probably say A, right? I think an A. Especially what's that payload? No, it's the same. There's only one payload map. That one payload map, it's you're trying to escort the little hammer with the little goats that are always fucking screaming that I hate. They go ah! And I don't know where that's coming from. I love using him in that third point. Okay, chat, Scarlet Witch. I personally don't like playing Scarlet Witch, but I do think Scarlet Witch is, you have 2 fade abilities to not take any damage. Your right clicks are pretty strong. Your left click is basically a Moira suck you really don't need to aim with. And when you get paired, I think, chat, when you put these 2 characters here and then you pair them together, I I do think it is a definitely must use because Magneto becomes a fucking raid boss. And then Scarlet Witch is basically Scarlet Witch. I don't think her ult is all that strong though. Jay is not a sucky enjoyer. What? Where did you get that information from a tier list, bro? Scarlet Witch, I would think is an A. Oh, shit, chat. This is my favorite fucking character in the game. Star-Lord. I think Star-Lord is really fun to play and he's really cool, but I think the higher ranks you go up, dude, the more challenging he really is. I as much as I would love to say from my own opinion is to move this character into S, I don't think he's an S, chat. I actually think he's really fun to play, but I think probably a B. And I think the only way I would move him up to an A, I think the only way I would move him up into an A is that if you have he doesn't have that much burst. Yeah, he's more of a flanker. It's like a Tracer, chat. You put Tracer on the flank, or you put this guy on the flank. You want to be able to kill one of those healers, but if the other healers, or if the healers are combined with each other and pocketing each other, you're not going to get a kill. I would put Star-Lord into an A if he did have the cocoon, though. The cocoon is actually really fun, and it gives you an extra life. And not only it gives you an extra life, it gives your teammates an extra life. So, yeah. But I don't see a lot of those characters. This character I have not been playing a lot, so I'm gonna let you guys use this. Namor. Where would you guys put Namor? I do think his ult is very strong. I do think his turrets are pretty cool. You guys would put C? I mean, when we played with Nick was actually dominating on Namor. And I think Namor is really good against dive. So that what do you call it? That Venom Bruce, or that Venom what do you call it? What else other tank? Venom Thor. I'd put him here though. Yes, I guess situational, chat. When you're playing against a good Hela and Punisher, I don't think you're gonna be doing anything. Especially like a. No, I don't think Namor is the top of A, chat. No. You think he's worse than Panther? I do think Namor is worse than Panther. Yes, I've seen a lot better Panthers than Namors. If you guys want to be happy, I could put him there, but I'm not gonna say. His flight back to point is so good. You mean his shift? The shift that makes him invulnerable in the air, and then he wastes that, and then he just dies? That? I don't think that is a good representation of putting him into B. He can block ults. Okay, so can a lot of other characters. My favorite thing when I'm playing, what do you call it? Doctor Strange is flying up in the air and using my big-ass shield to block ults. Plus, I blocked a lot of Scarlet ults. I blocked a lot of everything ults. But we'll put him in B. He can deal with flankers, blah, 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 whatever. You guys want to put him in B, we'll put him in B. I think the only Namor that I saw that was actually doing anything when I was climbing was Nick. Loki. Okay, I want to say this for the healers so far. I think Rocket. Ooh, this is hard, because if it was in my honest opinion, oh, chat, you guys are not gonna like this at all. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Jeff. I don't think Jeff is good. I think Jeff is a fucking C. I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna break your guys' heart. Character cuteness is definitely an A. So beautiful, so cute. I love the character. Don't get me wrong, but he's not good, chat. And I'm gonna tell you guys why. Rocket. I think Rocket is either a or an S. If he has a Punisher, he's definitely an S. No, I'm gonna put Rocket in S. I'm putting Rocket in S because he has that, what do you call it? That res. If someone dies, he can bring someone back to life. He has the armor packs. He combos well with the Punisher. If you have a Punisher on the team, he gets the unlimited ammo. He shoots faster, plus the damage amplifier that apparently, for some weird reason, not a lot of people shoot things. People don't like shooting the damage amplifier. I don't know why. It's like old Orisa. When the bongo goes down, no one shoots the bongo and everyone runs forward and dies. I think Luna Snow is a must use. Luna Snow's healing output and potential is fucking insane. Her ult as well is a transcendence that I think is like 8 seconds, and you can switch it to be DP, a damage boost. Luna Snow is really strong, and she's really fun to play as well. I don't know too much about Mantis, but I do think Mantis is actually a must-use as well. I think Mantis, Luna Snow is a really fucking awesome combination for healers. She also is very good against dive. If you have someone diving you, you could sleep them. You have, what do you call it? What else? Her ult is the shields. It's basically like another Luna Snow ult. And, I forgot what else she could do, chat. She could damage boost as well, right? I'm pretty sure. See, these are the only 2 characters that I don't know about. I do like this guy, but I don't know where I would put Loki, chat. These are the 2 characters that I don't know. Loki, and I think, what's the other one called? Adam Warlock or something? I would probably put Adam either in A or B. The res is actually really good. I like it. I'm gonna put Warlock in A. You know why? Because the one cool thing that I like about Warlock is when he uses his mass res, chat, I think that res stays on the ground for like a few seconds. So even if you pop your ult and you didn't get someone that was supposed to die right away, even if they do die, they still respawn. I like that. It's actually really cool. It's like old Mercy res. Imagine old Mercy res, but you did it too early and you only resed 4 people, but then another person dies a few seconds later and they just get resed. It's pretty cool. Plus, I think when everyone reses, what's really cool about this game is that when everyone reses, I don't think they're full health. Besides from Rocket. I think Adam Warlock, you respawn with like 100 health or something. And Loki, I think Loki would be lower. I think Loki would either be in B or C, chat. I don't think Loki's all that strong. I'd probably put Loki in C. I don't think Loki's good. I think out of all the supports, I think Loki's really C. I think the only thing about Loki's ult is you can copy someone else's ult and you can use that. If you put Loki above Jeff, I will not make you dinner. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Just because you guys kept bitching, I'm gonna put Jeff in fucking D. That little guy. I'll kick him like a fucking soccer ball, bro. Nah, you guys want to talk shit? I'm gonna talk shit. He's gonna go down 1 lower. That guy. Hot take. The only good thing about Jeff is when he fucking swallow. Whoa, wait. When he ults. That's what I meant. When he ults, chat. When he ults. Let's just go like, hey, when he ults. I don't want to say anything, but if you go to Jeff right here and you go to abilities and you go to his ult, it says deep dive into the scene and resurface to swallow both enemies and allies. So, hey, I'm just saying what I read. It is swallows. And I feel like this is a very good tier list. If I have any of these characters on my team, I will be happy. But you guys got to watch out for that Spider-Man, those weird, edgy people who think they're a good Spider-Man, but they only go in and they die and they're 0 and 7 and you tell them to switch, and then they probably will curse at you. You gotta watch out for those. Any of these A characters, I'd be happy. Like I said, Groot, if you have Groot on that payload map and you're blocking walls so the other team can't walk through, or what do you call it? Kite back to, really good. Magneto with a Scarlet. I think Magneto is really good on himself, but if you get a Scarlet, I think they both go up to S because Scarlet and Magneto, fucking annoying. Storm, I think, is A, very consistent, like the team play, speed boost, all that stuff. Good Magic players are really good. I like them. Magic's actually also really not that difficult to use once you know the buttons. Iron Man's really good, especially if he has a Bruce. Where they went to that. Adam Warlock, cool. His res is cool. Black Panther, I think, is a very hit or miss. Some of them are very good. Some of them are very bad. But I think the good ones are, like, basically a Spider-Man. They can make the character really good. This is my favorite character, Star-Lord, when I started playing the game. Sadly, when you get higher rank, people are more aware of his flankings and whatnot. So I don't think he gets all the way to S, chat. Namor, I haven't really seen that many Namors, but like we already talked over, I think he's very good at dealing with flankers and the divers. C, Thor. I've seen a little bit of Thor, but not when I think that's because he just came out in the beta. Loki, I don't see a lot of Lokis, and the only time I ever do notice a Loki in the game is when they ult to copy someone else's. Not really too much. And also these characters, right? Well, you know what? I'm gonna say these characters right here. They chat. I'm sorry. 9 times out of 10, when you see someone pick Jeff because the character's cute, chat, you're probably gonna lose the game. I'm sorry, chat, but I don't think Jeff is good. And I think that's our list. L list? Okay, how about if I put fucking Jeff here? How was the list now? How's the list now? Huh? How's the list now? W? Nah, f you guys. He's going back down to D. That guy. List is over. Okay, friends. YouTube thinks you might like this next video, so let me know if they're right.